Hey guys, welcome to Ant's Maths Club. My name is Nyakinyo Gadura, or you can call me Mwalimu Ann. Today we are going to be looking, we are still at, the basics, the little things that, we fail to understand, and thus we end up failing a very, very simple question. So today we're just going to look at two terms. We are going to be looking at prime numbers, what are prime numbers, and examples of prime numbers. And also we are going to be looking at, significant figures. How to determine the number of significant figures, or even how to place it in the significant figures that you've been asked. So I'm hoping you're going to understand. Yeah, so welcome, join me in today's class. So the first thing that you're going to be looking at are prime numbers. As you can write it down. Prime number is a number that is divisible by 1 and itself. So basically a prime number is a number that is divisible by 1 and itself. And we can see 1 cannot be a prime number because it only has one divisor. So 2 is the smallest prime number. Then we see that there are 25 prime numbers between 1 to 100, and they are the prime numbers between 1 to 100 are, and remember, just an NB, all prime numbers are odd numbers except 2. So we can come here and write the prime numbers. We have 2, we have 3, we have 5, we have 7, and we have 11. We have 13, 17, 19, 23, and 29. And you also have 31, 37, 41, 43, and 47. And we have 53, 59, 61, 67, and 71. Lastly, we have 73, 79, 83, 89, and 97. So this is just about prime numbers. Maybe you can get a question asking you to set the prime numbers or such. So what you need to know, a prime number is a number that is divisible by 1 and itself. And we see 1 cannot be a prime number because it only has one divisor, which is itself. And 2 is the smallest prime number. And remember, we said all prime numbers are odd numbers except 2. And lastly, the 25 prime numbers between 1 to 100 are the following numbers. So you can actually write them in your notebook or your workbook, just to help you, you can just, while revising, this is important information that can actually guide you in your revision. Remember, here our goal, is just to look at, the basic terms that you might forget, and they might be very, in mathematics, that 1 mark matters. Yeah, so that is about prime numbers. So now we're going to look at our second topic, which is significant figures. So now let's go to the next topic, which is significant figures. So you can just write you can see under significant figures, when you're asked to round off a number to maybe a given significant figure, these are the rules that can guide you. So maybe you can write these rules, at least maybe before you get into an exam and you've forgotten. I think you can just go through to at least remember, and yeah, make you understand better. So one, the digits have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are significant figures. So the second row, we see the digits zeros between other digits are significant. And lastly, we say zeros after a non-zero digit may or may not be significant. So basically these are the 3 rules that can actually guide you. One, we see that the digits 1 to 9, they are all significant figures. The digit 0 between other digits, so maybe 0, maybe 1 or 3. So this 0 becomes a significant figure because it's between other non-zero digits. And zeros after a non-zero digit may or may not be significant, maybe given 130. So this 0 may or may not be significant, but in most cases it's not a significant figure since it's after the numbers significant figures. So let's look at examples. So 1, you've been asked, you've been given a number 405.86, and you've been asked to 3 significant figures. So what you need to do when finding the significant figures, also you can write here an NB. You can just write NB. When counting the significant figures, you always start from left to right. So we are going to begin from our left side. So in significant figures, we always start from, the left side heading to the right side. So 3 significant figures, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Remember, 0 is a significant figure because it's between other digits. So basically it's between. So 4 was 5.86. Remember, so we stop here, and 8 is higher than 5. So we carry 1, so it becomes 406. So this should be your answer. Then we have another example. You've been given 0.00456 to 2 significant figures. So what you need to do here, you start from your left hand side. Like we said, you move from left to right. So remember, these zeros have come, they are ahead, so we don't count them as significant figures. So we basically start from 4. So this is 1 and 2. Remember, 6 is above 5, so you carry 1. So your answer, you shouldn't change this question, it will just remain at 0.0046. What only changes is after you've carried 1, the change only happens here, so it remains at 0.0046. So I think the things that you need to know in significant figures, one, you shouldn't change the question, and also if the number after the place you've been asked, if it's higher than 5, you carry 1 and add 1. But if it's less than 5, you just leave your question from like how it was. So let's look at other examples. You've been asked to, you've been told to state the number of significant figures in each. So 1, you've been given 0.0010. So you've been asked to state the number of significant figures in each. So here, remember, we don't count these zeros. We only said you count a 0 if it's between 2 other digits. So you only count a 0 if it's between 2 other digits. So basically these 3 don't count, and this one doesn't count since it's after 1, and there's no other number like 3 here, so that you can defend it by saying it's between 1 and 3. So we can't count it too. So our only significant figure here is 1. So you just come and state here the number 1 significant figures. Or we look at another example. Let me call it B. You have 1.076. So here basically, when we're starting to count, we'll start from the left hand side. So 1, remember 0 is between 2 non-zero digits. So basically it becomes a significant figure. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So our answer here is 4 significant figures. Let's look at the last one, is C, 178. Remember, we said the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are significant figures. So while we start counting from the left hand side, so this is a significant figure, this is also a significant figure, and this is also a significant figure. So it becomes 3 significant figures. So as you can see, this topic is not hard. Just to encourage you guys to just focus on the 3 concepts that we've looked today. Like we said, the digits from 1 to 9 are significant figures. The digit 0 between other digits is also significant. We gave an example of 103, so definitely the 3 becomes a significant figure. And lastly, we said zeros after a non-zero digit, they may or may not be significant. So yeah, so I'm hoping you guys have understood. Let's keep doing the practicing in order for us to understand and for better revision. So thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you guys. Bye.